What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Sorry, I'm a little late. My apologies. My apologies. Child, I was on the phone arguing with customer service from AT&T. Oh, that lady got on my nerves. Sheesh, y'all come on in here. Come on in. Let's get ready to get this party started, baby. When I tell you that lady just worked my nerves down to the AT&T store. They put on my new lip gloss, huh? Mm-hmm. Y'all come on in. Let me say hi to the people, honey. Mm. Did I see Villanova? I was scrolling. I might have missed my girl. Hey, V. Listening while working. All right, boo. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you dropped down. Hey, Ella, Nikki B, Kareem, Marnie, Rock Chick. Hey, Amber, Michelle, Danielle, Tracy. Else say wrap it up in 15 minutes and the people. Okay. All right. No problem. No problem. No problem. Self-care just in time. My rent is going up again, so I'm about to light one up and watch you pretend like everything is fine for out. I'm sorry to hear about your rent, honey. I feel you, child. I feel you, honey. What's up, sweet pea? Hey, Abby. Did I cuss the Dr. Jackie lady out? If so, I'll go back and watch. I did a little something. I ain't give her a lot, but I might give her a little bit more in this video. I might give her a little bit more. What's up, Yana? Ina, what's up? L Love, hey, if I missed you, charge this to my head and not my heart. Hey, Abby, I need to let you know, girl, we're going to South Africa in 2025. Okay. So, finish getting your coins together for our trip this summer. You know where we're going this summer. But after that, you got to get your coins together for South Africa. Okay. I'll give you the details. Now, listen. Let me tell y'all how I was blessed yesterday. I forgot to say this in my members only. Hey, beautiful. Couldn't wait for you to do it. Try me. Thank you, Claudia. Thank you, my love. Thank you so much, my love, for the super chat. Thank y'all. Really big TV. I believe I know who Christian Keys is referring to. We'll put it in the chat. Well, no, put the initials in the chat. Don't put their name. Put their initials. Busy, I'm not. First of all, Busy, I'm not doing this with you. First of all, let me tell you something. Somebody left a comment on my video, or one of my subscribers snitched on y'all. I ain't gonna even tell y'all what the comment is because I don't want y'all to know who told me. One of my subscribers snitched on y'all, said that y'all was talking about me bad down to the whether you like it or not panel. So I need to get over there and finish. I started listening and I didn't finish. So I need to finish listening and hear what y'all said about me. Because they said you was talking about me bad. Yeah, I'm gonna pop up over Busy House one day over my Christmas break. Over my Christmas break, I'm gonna pop over there with a bottle of Patron and some doggy treats. I would pop up with a bottle of Patron and some doggy treats, and me, him, and his fiance are gonna sit on the couch and watch Hologram movies. I heard they was talking about me bad, Busy. I need to go over there and listen, and then I'm gonna go. I gotta hear what they said first, and I'm gonna go cuss them out. Okay, y'all know I gotta wait and hear what was said before I go out here talking about the people. But I'm gonna wait and hear what they said, then I'm gonna go cuss them out. Thank you, KFS. So I was blessed yesterday morning. Let me tell y'all why I was blessed yesterday morning. I woke up yesterday morning. I had to get myself together, get packed, and get ready to get back to work, honey. If you pay close attention to the part of the video where Christian is talking about the night he stayed at a certain person's house, he dropped a huge clue. Rock Chick, can I tell you a secret? Girl, I didn't look at that whole video. Because the way I feel about this Christian Keys thing is either he gonna take. Well, V. Lenore, you know how to contact me. V. Lenore. I won't repeat it. I promise you I won't repeat it. But V. Lenore, you know how to contact me. Girl, slide me the information. Because you ain't got to use initials. Slide it to me. And I believe V. Lenore. Y'all don't know V like I know V, but V know people. V, are you coming back in 2024? You said you was coming back in 2024. For those who do not know V. Lenore, she has two channels. Now, y'all follow the regular V. Lenore channel. and she has interviewed some great people over there. Cinda Williams, you guys may remember her from Mo Better Blues. That's still my thing. That's still my thing. The Harlem Blues, that's still my song. I don't care what nobody says. I still sing that thing. Some great comedians. I think Ed Gordon. And she's getting ready to gear up to interview. Oh gosh, her name escapes me now. Al Roker's wife, and I hate calling her Al Roker's wife because she has created such a career of her own. Villanova, I won't repeat it. Like real talk, I won't publicly say it, but I do want to know. I do want to know. Slide me that info, girl. Slide me the info. Okay, you gonna DM me? Okay, you DM me too, Rock Chick. Okay. But this is the way I feel about the Christian Keys thing, and that's real talk. Until he come down here and tell us, I really don't have nothing else to say. Deborah Roberts, thank you. I didn't, like I said, I hate reducing her to who she's married to. But Deborah Roberts, Villanova will be interviewing. So if y'all are not subscribed to Villanova, which channel do you want? I know you can't put the link in the chat, but tell me the name of the channel and my model drop the link. Because I know you have two channels. I think it's your regular one is Villanova something, and then I know the other one is Uncut, I think, or something like that. Which I know you're going to do it on your main channel. I know you're not going to do it on the other channel, but I want to make sure. I want to get the right one. Oh. Okay. All right. So, with that being said, Busy Blue, I'm be knocking on your door one day over the Christmas break with a bottle of Patron, and we're going to watch some holiday Hallmark movies, child. Hallmark, Lord, I can't get it out. Hallmark movies. But listen, I was gone for. I feel like as soon as I got on that plane, the channel you're on now. Okay, so the channel that Villanova is on now, y'all subscribe to. Like I said, she does some great interviews on that channel. She's gonna do Deborah Roberts. So I'm looking forward to that. Like I said, she's interviewed Ed Gordon. Y'all go back and look at some of her old interviews. She's interviewed Ed Gordon, Cinda Williams, so a couple of comedians whose faces I can see, names I can't. But y'all go check it out. Abby dropped the link, so y'all get subscribed over there. You be ready. Y'all be in front row. Y'all be in the front row ready with Villanova fires that channel back up. She been on sabbatical, but she about to fire back up in 2024, and I'm here for it. Okay. So we are choosing two names out of the box today. I know I'm behind. We're going to get caught up on the 12 days of Christmas. I do not know when the Christmas party is going to be. Y'all, listen, I don't know. Christmas just snuck up on a sister. I really have to see what my schedule is this weekend, because I know Sunday is Christmas Eve, right? If I do it Sunday, it'll be Sunday evening. Because I go to my cousin's Christmas party every Christmas Eve. So if we do the Christmas party on Christmas Eve, it'll either be late or early. It either has to be before I go to my cousin's house or when I get back from my cousin's house. And I'm just gonna go ahead and call a thing a thing. I don't know when I'm gonna be back from my cousin's house, and I don't know what condition I'm gonna be in when I get here. I don't know if I'm gonna leave my cousin's house, because listen, the way my family is set up these days, we have the older people, which is my mom and my aunts and them. Then we had the middle people, which is me, my cousins, like our age group, and then we got the churn. Those are like the ones that's in their late 20s, early 30s, right? So once the older people leave, my age group, and then the churn, we get to that bar. We get to playing cards. The younger churn go out back so they can, do what they do. And before I know it, it'll be like 1 in the morning. So I really don't want to schedule a Christmas party on Christmas Eve knowing that it could be shaky. Saturday, I was invited somewhere, so I'm not sure if I'm going or not. If I go to that event on Saturday, I'm not going to be able to do it on Saturday. Friday night, I think I have plans. I think. Don't quote me. So we're going to have a Christmas party, but it might have to be after Christmas. And then y'all know I'm going to see my niece. After Christmas, I'm going to go see my niece. So we're going to have a Christmas party at some point, y'all. I just can't tell y'all when it's going to be, but I'm going to try my best to. I have to look at everything. Probably tomorrow, I'll know when I'll be able to do everything. Ain't nothing like a walk out back with your cousin. See, that's what they do, you know. That's what they do. Hey, Just Patches. Really be, I'm glad to see you. How's your back? You know what? I need to go. I really need to go finish listening to the Whether You Like It or Not panel because I heard y'all was over there cutting up talking about me. And y'all know I will cuss all of them out. Okay. Y'all know I will cuss all of them. We can't do Christmas. You know, if we want to, we can do Christmas night. I just figure everybody will be doing Christmas stuff on Christmas night. But I'll probably be home. To be honest with you, that actually might be the best night for me to do it because I'm probably gonna be home on Christmas night. I'll probably be home by 7, 8 o'clock. To be honest with you, because I'll be at my parents' house. We do Christmas over my parents' house. Child, I'll be there for breakfast, and I don't leave till dinner. But once dinner is over, I'll be on my way home. Me and my dad watch, football, basketball, whatever. We open up the gifts. I play with the boy. Y'all know. Y'all know what it is. So anyway. See, that's what I'm saying. A lot of people are going to be busy on Christmas Day. We'll figure it out. But the tribe will figure it out. But anyway, today we're going to pull 2 more names. Tracy, Abby, don't let me forget. Okay. Where do I want to start? What has been happening since I've been gone? Because y'all really been acting up since I left. We had Christian Keys. We already talked about that. But we had Christian Keys coming down here, setting the internet on fire. Tamar and Latrell still fighting. Do I even feel like talking about that anymore? Latrell is still posting. Why is this damn camera? What up, Kenny's? Latrell is still posting about Tamar. Tamar done sent out emails talking about something. I wish everybody a happy day except for Latrell. I really feel like both of them are just 2 peas in a pod, and they giving each other the same energy. And I don't have the energy for it. Here's the thing. I said it before, and I'm gonna say it again. I don't know what was going on behind the scenes with this whole Latrell, James Wright, Tamar situation. Here's what I can tell y'all. Latrell ain't lying. There is a police report. There is a 911 call. Now that I can tell you for a fact. Okay? There is a police report from that night. There is a 911 call from the venue where somebody reported an assault. I'm telling you that happened. Now, I was not there, but we have heard Tamar say it happened. We have heard the road manager say it happened. Latrell has said it's happened. Now, James Wright is the only one that Latrell. James Wright is the only one that has not confirmed what happened, but he did confirm that his face looked a mess. He had to go to the dentist, and he said that an assault took place. I don't know why Tamar and them. I don't know what the beef is with Tamar and Latrell, the fact that they fell out about this. But Latrell feels like he put himself out there. Nobody had his back. That Krishan's fans came after him. Krishan's fans were threatening him, showed up at his house, were sending him death threats, and he feels like he was unprotected. Then he left the tour. Whether he was fired or he quit, I do not know. But now they are just throwing these subliminals back and forth and back. And I just don't have the energy to care. I really did care on Friday when it first happened, but it's Tuesday. I just don't. I don't care. And I think, you know what, Xavier said, Tamar only made a statement because she was pushed to. She was trying to cover for Krishan. And I think that's what the problem is. I think that they weren't going to publicly say anything. And I think they probably were going to try to push it under the rug. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I can't explain to y'all why nothing has happened. Why an arrest warrant hasn't been issued. I don't know. That I don't have the answers to them questions. Okay. But what I can tell you is what I know. Y'all know when I tell you stuff is a fact, that y'all can tell, y'all know it's a fact, right? When I tell y'all what I know, now from my understanding, notice I used a different language. I didn't say what I know. I said from my understanding. Y'all got to pay attention to my wordplay. From my understanding, the reason why none of the blogs or TMZ or anybody else has a copy of that 911 tape or the police report that I'm telling you does exist is because it is an ongoing investigation. That is my Christmas tree, Montrez. That's it. That's all I got. That's it right there. And I had lights, but the lights didn't work, and I never did make it back down to the big lot. Where did I say I went? Big Lots, I think is where I got it from. Because by the time I drove down to the Big Lots, I'd have spent more gas trying to get to the Big Lots than to replace them $3 lights. But I thought the lights would give it a little more light up, but I never went back to get it. A mess. What you talking about now? You talking about my tree? Now you talking about my tree is a mess? That's okay. I'll be at your house in 4 or 5 days. I'll be at your house in 4 or 5 days. And you don't worry about my tree. Don't worry about my tree. Tracy said a little bush that could. I like my y'all. Oh, y'all are some haters. Y'all some haters. Look, I haven't even finished telling y'all why I was blessed yesterday morning. Listen, Abby, you see my Slytherin shirt? You see my new Slytherin shirt? I got it. I went to the WB store this weekend. And got my Slytherin shirt. And okay. Not the shrub. Okay. All right. I woke up yesterday morning and Scarface had dropped a Tiny Desk concert. I can't tell y'all how much that blessed my life. When I tell y'all I love me some Scarface, I love me. Hey, Colton, I love me some Scarface. And for those who don't know what I'm talking about, if you don't know what the Tiny Desk concert series is, I need you to go to YouTube, type in NPR, Tiny Desk, and it'll bless your life. Everybody has done Tiny Desk concerts. Just listen, create a playlist and just let it play. None of them are long. They're like 30 minutes long. Okay. Set you a playlist and just let it play in the background while you're cleaning or cooking or something. They will bless your life. Those Tiny Desk concerts will bless your life. And I have been a Scarface fan since the Ghetto Boys way back in the day. When I tell you I love me some Scarface, and when I saw that he dropped a Tiny Desk yesterday with a band where he even played the bass for one of his songs, or maybe two of his songs, baby, it was everything. And it blessed my heart. It blessed my soul. Okay. It blessed my soul. Juveniles was good too. Uncle Charlie's was good. Usher, you know that clip that went viral, Usher doing this? That's from his Tiny Desk concert. Now you thought I was drinking a Colt 45. Child, this alkaline water. You better stop it. This alkaline water. I just have some Crystal Light in there. I got Crystal Light in there. So Erykah Badu, Dry Ron, Bernard, Juvenile, Usher. I like, and even artists you're not familiar with, just listen to some of these artists, because again, it's 30 minutes. It will bless you. I'm telling you, it'll bless you. It'll bless you. All right, so that is that's a good example of things we did not ask for. That's one of the things I did not ask for, but it is a yes. I didn't know I needed that in my life. What is this camera? Y'all, I know I keep saying I'm buying a new camera, but I'm buying a new camera. But it's just totally, it was good. It was so good. It was so good. Did I start early for this live? What do you mean did I start early for this live? What are you talking about? What is he talking about? What are you talking about, El Teddy? All right. Kiki Palmer did the little guy died this year, last year. What little guy? Oh, you talking about from Ghetto Boys? When did he die? I did he die? Huh. I looked it up. I think he did pass away though. I think it's just him and what's the guy? He does YouTube. Um I had it scheduled for 6:30. I had my live schedule for 6:30. Bush McBill. Yeah, Bush McBill been dead. And it's Scarface and oh shoot, what's my man? Why I can't remember his name. I had my live schedule for 6. Willie D, that's it. Willie D. Yes, Willie D. Yeah. At least I thought it was scheduled for 6:30. Maybe I was wrong. I thought I was scheduled my live for 6:30. Fidel Santiago. I don't even know who that is. Okay, El Teddy, what? All right. I had it scheduled for 6:45. Okay, my bad. I thought I had it scheduled for 6:30. My bad. Damn. Okay. I had it scheduled for 6:30. I mean 6:45. My bad. I thought it was scheduled for 6:30. Because I thought I was late. Anyway, moving on. All right, moving on. Hey Jay Parrish, what's up? Yeah, Willie D does have a YouTube channel. He does. Okay. God darn it. This camera, it's like it's being extra sensitive today. I don't know what is going on today. It's like it's being extra sensitive. Don't be damning. What? Girl, listen. Now I'm getting irritated. I'm about to get off of here. Moving on. I was saying Kiki Palmer. So Kiki Palmer last week, again, this is old news, I know, but I'm just gonna speak on it. Kiki Palmer's ex-boyfriend Darius Jackson, he has filed his response to Kiki Palmer, right? He filed his response to Kiki Palmer where he is saying that she was the aggressor. He alleges that she was the one aggressor towards him, and that, you know what, El Teddy, Kiki Palmer was he was saying that Kiki Palmer was the aggressor. And he filed his paperwork in response. Now, honestly, that's what he's supposed to do. That is what he's supposed to do. Because of course, he is supposed to respond. Now he says that he has text messages, which he did submit the actual transcript of those text messages. He submitted those in his request or in his response. Okay, I'm gonna just read a little bit of what was said. Jackson offered his side of the November 5th incident. He alleged Palmer was on the phone with his mother and refused to answer where their son was. He claims that Palmer's mother, Sharon, immediately directed threats and profanities at him. He said that the baby was with her sister and that Jackson allegedly lunged at me, grabbing for my neck as she requested him to leave her home on multiple occasions. In the counterclaim, Jackson says that the incident where Palmer alleged that her ex-boyfriend became violently jealous and irrationally angry over a bikini picture. In his filing, he accused Palmer of berating him, and he said he was scared she would attack him. He alleged that Palmer tried to stop him from leaving and ripped his shirt off and followed him down the stairs of their home. Their home, so they did live together at one time? That's interesting. Palmer claimed Jackson grabbed her and slammed her back onto the stairs in her home, but Jackson said she tripped over herself on the steps and pulled him down. So he's saying that he did not grab her and slam her, that she tripped and she held on to him as she was falling. Okay. Okay. What's up, Kiss My Cheeks? Hey. Keep it down. Thank you, Florida Bird, T-Bird. Thank you, boo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So then he said that the night where she said that he threw her clothes and threw her keys across the parking lot, he admits that that's what he did. He just people think that by changing the language a little bit, it makes them sound better than what they did. It said he said that they did get into an altercation and he went to leave, and that he took her clothes out of his car and placed them on the ground, and that he did throw her keys so that she couldn't follow him. Well, that's the same version of the story she told. The only difference is she said that you threw her clothes around the parking lot as well as her keys. So it doesn't change the fact of her version of the story. She said you broke her glasses, which, okay, whatever. That you threw her car keys, so she had to look for her car keys, and you threw her clothes. Now you're trying to say, I gently placed the clothes on the ground. Boy, bye. Boy, bye. Then the big night in question, where you said you went to go get your son, again, you said that she prevented you from leaving, but you admitted because she didn't know where her cell phone was and she thought you had her cell phone. So yes, she stopped you from leaving with her phone. She thought you had her phone. And then you said, you know what, that she was blocking you in or whatever. But again, you're still confirming what she said. Now, the text messages do sound kind of bad back and forth, but again, I mean, once you've already pissed somebody off, they get to cussing, fussing, and cussing and fussing and fussing and cussing. Now, here's the thing. Like I tell you guys all the time, whenever there's a story of you have two versions of a story, you just got to make a decision about who you believe. Because at the end of the day, none of us were there and none of us know. Do I think that Kiki Palmer is feisty? Yes. Do I think that Kiki Palmer might have gave as good as she got sometimes? Yes. But do I ultimately feel like he was the aggressor and that he was abusive towards her? I do. Now, in some of those text messages, she does admit to hitting him. She does. She does. And that's not okay either. I'm not justifying either thing. But if you ask me my opinion of who I think the more aggressive person is, then yes, that's who I think the more aggressive person is. That's my opinion. So there's that. That's my opinion. Again, it is what it is. And news that most of us probably don't care about. Radar Online is reporting that Dr. Contessa has filed for divorce from her husband Scott. Now they formerly on Married to Medicine, and then she withdrew the divorce papers before it became final. Here's what I'm gonna say about this. I don't care. And it's not that I don't care because she's no longer on the show. I don't care because this is the second time that we know of that she's done this. She filed for divorce back when she was on the show, which is what she got mad at Dr. Heavenly about, because she felt like Dr. Heavenly was telling all her business. Okay. And then at the reunion, remember at the reunion, she admitted that she filed for divorce, but then she changed her mind. Y'all remember? Or that she got she had got the divorce papers drawn up. She said that. Here's my issue though, Dr. Contessa. Either you're gonna do it or you're not, girl. Because here's the thing. This was back in February. So you filed for divorce from him in February under the grounds of that the marriage has been irreconcilable differences and that it cannot be retrieved. It cannot be fixed. That's what you said. You said it couldn't be fixed. Well, I guess it could be fixed because you withdrew the papers and y'all been all over Instagram talking about y'all opening up a new business together. Why are you going into business with a man that you don't even know if you want to be married to or not? Because if you was getting ready to divorce him in February, why y'all opening up a new clinic in September, October? Because that's all over your Instagram that y'all opening up this new business. Why are you going into business with this woman? These people. I mean, Xavier said that's how she communicate. She uses divorce as a way to make him act right. Child. Well, I wish she would stop. Mm-mm-mm. I guess the business relationships are, but why would you go into business with? I just think that's a recipe for disaster. That's just my opinion. I'm sorry. I'm not going into business with somebody. Maybe after we get through the divorce and we've settled everything and we are still in a good place. But y'all know divorce brings up nasty in people, and they've been married since 2006, which means I doubt there's a prenup. You've got 3 children and there's no prenup, and both of y'all make good money. Y'all are both doctors. I would not start anything new until that has been resolved. Now, if y'all get through the divorce and y'all are still in a good space and y'all are still friends and y'all want to do something, that's different. But I wouldn't recommend going into a business with somebody you about to divorce. That's just my opinion. Right, Cam. The math ain't mathing. I hate it because Contessa is gorgeous, but her staying with Scott gives she's insecure. I don't know why, but remember she got so mad at Dr. Heavenly. But like Dr. Heavenly said, I only repeated what you said on camera. Like I never told any business of any. I never repeated anything you said to me privately. Now again, that don't make it good to hear, and I'm not saying that Dr. Heavenly is right. But again, if I'm only repeating the information that you gave me publicly on the show, not we had a private conversation and I'm telling your business. But that's according to what she said, Chad. Corey said they were the only couple that were both were doctors. I wish they were still on the show. I'd rather have them over Phaedra. Well, Dr. Contessa sort of did that when she went after Dr. Heavenly. And I don't mean on the show. I mean she physically tried to attack Dr. Heavenly at the during the while they were filming the reunion. She came into Dr. Heavenly's dressing room and tried to physically fight her. I like, yeah, that wasn't a good thing. That wasn't a good idea. That wasn't a good idea. But I agree with you. I'd rather have Dr. Contessa on the show too, honestly, over what we've been getting from Phaedra Child. I ain't no Phaedra fan, so I ain't been a Phaedra fan since she couldn't remember when her ass got pregnant. Now I'm just saying. Not couldn't remember when she got pregnant, couldn't remember her due date. So oh, that's true. Heavenly and Damon are both doctors. That's true. That's true. I forgot. You're right. You're right. Dr. Damon, yeah. Because Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Day, yeah, they're both doctors. You're right. My bad. My bad. I think Contessa's the issue. Contessa has a hard time regulating her emotions. Honestly, I don't care who the issue is, but if you gonna leave, leave. All this filing, withdrawing. To me, that's an abuse of the system. Either you mean it or you don't. And I understand people make up and people work through things, but like I said, this is at least the second time that we know of in what, less than 4 years. I did, Katrina. I heard what Dr. Jackie said about black woman folk. I did. I sort of talked about it a little bit earlier on my Married to Medicine review. Oh yeah, the quiet folks are coming for Dr. Heavenly, but child, she can handle it. I ain't worried about her. Scott and Contessa have been together since college. Yeah, they've been married since 2006. So I guess they, how long they were dating before that, but they've been married since 2007. Cams, you can't do that. Can't tell me something. He just need to touch Heavenly one time and she'll act right and close her mouth. So, okay. Contessa wants to leave, but she's afraid of what that looks like. To who? Corey, you didn't see the clip about Dr. Jackie and black women? Okay, well, we'll get to. I guess we could talk about that because I ain't gonna be on here too much longer because I done got irritated now and my concentration is off. So we ain't gonna be here too long. But we could talk about it. We could talk about it, Corey. So we'll talk about that and we'll talk about my thoughts on Jonathan Majors, and then I'm pull the names, and then I'm gonna get out of here. All right. Um, Jonathan, what y'all want to do first, Jonathan Majors or Dr. Jackie? Y'all want to do Dr. Jackie first, then we do Jonathan Majors, or do you want to do Jonathan Majors and then Dr. Jackie? Okay, being alone and starting over. That's definitely shocking. I mean, that's definitely a scary thing. No, I love. I'm irritated and my concentration is off. I keep getting my concentration is off. But I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna finish. Dr. Jackie first, Dr. then John. Okay, so y'all want Dr. Jackie first. All right, let me pull it up. Let me pull it up. Let me pull it up. Oh, oh, thank you. Somebody sent me a cash app. I don't want to say your government name. I mean, I want to say your government name. Thank you so much. She sent me a cash app for my tickets for Kempire. Oh, thank you. It's donation towards my ticket to go see Kempire. So I can go get the VIP ticket for Kempire. Thank you so much. Thank y'all. Look at y'all looking out for me. Okay. Let me go to Dr. Jackie. I think I found it here. Uh, 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 Hold on. Give me a second here. In news we don't care about, Bobby Lights. I mean, not Bobby Lights. Brooke Valentine and Marcus are supposed to be joining the cast of Love and Hip Hop Miami. I'll never know because I don't watch the show no more and I don't review it no more. Okay, here it is right here. So this is Dr. Jackie. Y'all know it's always a hard time, but y'all trying to hear on my phone. So I'm gonna try to turn it up as best I can, but I'm gonna let y'all hear it. Hold on. And you're not taken serious because you probably lost the entire place. Maybe I don't know what you're talking about. I just said African American women, we want to also make sure you're being serious with your doctor and not playing the game so I can take you off work. Because then we see you 25 times in the pregnancy. It's hard to believe that there's a true problem when there's a true problem. Sometimes, as African American women, we're a bit more dramatic.
and that you go to the doctor and you complain and you complain and you complain, and you're not taken serious because you cried wolf the entire pregnancy. That ain't me, boo. I don't know what you talking about.
So that's Dr. Jackie. I'll let it play one more time.
And that you go to the doctor and you complain and you complain and you complain, and you're not taken serious because you cried wolf the entire pregnancy. That ain't me, boo. I don't know what you talking about. I just said African American women, we want to also make sure you're being serious with your doctor and not playing the game so I can take you off work. Because then we see you 25 times in the pregnancy. It's hard to believe that there's a true problem, but it's a true problem.
So I said this earlier. I didn't play the clip, but I said this earlier when I did my Married to Medicine review. What I was saying was this, and I'm not going to go through my whole story again, but I told my story. And Serena Williams talked about this with her pregnancy and how she almost lost her life because her doctors did not believe her. And her pain level. There's a misnomer. There's a misinformation out there about Black women and their threshold for pain. A few, maybe about a year or so ago, let me share my screen for a second. Maybe about a year or so ago, I told you guys about, and I actually interviewed a friend of mine from college, Dr. Deidre Cooper Owens. And this is what she wrote her dissertation on. I'm going to show you guys her book, and I'll put the link in the chat. This is her book right here. It's called Medical Bondage, Race, Gender, and the Origins of American Gynecology. And I actually interviewed her. And if I can find the link, I will post the link on my community wall so you guys can go back and watch the interview. Tracy, if you could find it, or Abby or somebody, if you could find it. It's an interview I did with Dr. Deirdre Cooper. You didn't hear anything she said? Kiss my cheeks. Okay, I'm sorry. But essentially what she said was that African American women need to be careful about complaining about pain and taking advantage of the system just because they want to get taken off work. But here's the book right here. It is called, let me make it big on the screen. Is that as big as I can make it? Hold on. It's called, oh, sorry. Thank you, Keep It Cute. Keep It Cute bought the book. Okay. So there it is right there. That's the link to the video, to the interview. And she wrote a dissertation on this. I went to college with her, and she's spoken on this throughout the country. But this talks about the history of where it comes from, the idea, the idea that Black women have a higher threshold for pain. It has its origins in slavery. The man who was attributed as being the father of gynecology, who of course it's all being debunked now, but for a very long time he was held up. For a very long time he was held up as the father of gynecology. But what a lot of people did not know was that a lot of his conclusions were drawn after he tortured his slaves. A lot of times he made them go through childbirth without giving them any sort of aid. I mean, of course, we know they didn't have the modern technology they have today, but even the things that they did to help women become more comfortable in childbirth, he did not afford them that. He conducted all sorts of experiments to see their pain threshold, and he published that data, and that data became medical fact for a very, very long time. Her book, it's not a big book. It's really, it's not a long book, but it's very insightful. But even if you just want the Cliff Notes version, Sorry, y'all. I kicked myself out my own damn live. My bad. I hit the wrong button. I was trying to close the share screen and I closed the whole thing. Sorry, I'm back. But yeah, so it's a really good book. But again, if you want the Cliff Notes version, I interviewed her about a year or so ago. Tracy dropped the link. Here's the link right here. I'm about to put it up on the screen. About to put the link up on the screen. So I find it very interesting that Dr. Jackie would be subscribing to not only outdated medical data, but even if that was still the belief in the medical community, the fact that you as a Black woman are out here basically saying that it's true. You know what I'm saying? Right, Dr. Jackie that came and snatched the line. Right. That he definitely, she definitely said it was true, right? So I find it to be very interesting that Dr. Jackie would even come down here and say these things because we know them not to be true. And again, y'all can go catch the interview I did, or you can go check out the book. Again, the book is a very easy read. It's not a very long read. And it's not pushed down with too much medical jargon and things of that nature. Okay. Okay. I want you to kiss my cheeks. Like I've been side-eyeing Dr. Jackie ever since what they did to Buffy. And again, I know a lot of people, they have their feelings about Buffy or whatever, but it is what it is, and I believe Buffy. So moving on. So that's the Dr. Jackie thing. That is the Dr. Jackie thing. I'm gonna play it for y'all one more time because I see people coming in saying what she say. If you can't hear it or you can't hear it clear enough, oh wow. Sorry, y'all know how I pick up my phone and I have stuff here. All right, I'm gonna play it one more time.
Sometimes as African American women, we're a bit more dramatic. And that you go to the doctor and you complain and you complain and you complain, and you're not taken serious because you cried wolf the entire pregnancy. That ain't me, boo. I don't know what you're talking about. Please. I just said that African American women, we want to also make sure you're being serious with your doctor and not playing the game so I can take you off work. Because then we see you 25 times in the pregnancy. It's hard to believe that there's a true problem when there's a true problem. Sometimes African American women are a bit more dramatic, and that you go to the doctor and you complain and you complain and you complain, and you're not taken serious because you cry.
Okay, so Phil, we ain't gonna have an open panel tonight, baby. I'm sorry. Thank you for the super chat. I was gonna do an open panel earlier, but I cut my live short because I didn't want to be over top of El Teddy, which clearly is not appreciated. Moving on. All right. I have a problem with Dr. Jackson saying these things when she has the ear of the vice president of the USA and so-called advocate for Black women's health. Exactly, V. Lenore. Exactly. And that is what a lot of people are giving her a lot of pushback on today. And that's why that clip came back up. And like I said, I think it's very reckless of her to say those things when she said them, because again, as Black women, I told you guys my story earlier today. As someone who's been a victim of that, but not in childbirth, but just in general. And we know that so many Black women deal with that in their pregnancy, in their day-to-day. They talk about that's why a lot of Black women are misdiagnosed when it comes to things like HIV and things of that nature, even with cancer, because we go in and we complain and we have the same symptoms. And because a lot of our symptoms, a lot of our things that we complain about are not taken seriously, or oh, well, you just, it's in your head, or it's just this, or it's just that. And a lot of times, by the time we do get the proper diagnosis, a lot of times it's at a place where it's a lot worse than it would have been if they had caught it at the beginning. Yes. Perpetuating myths. Exactly. So y'all go buy my friend Deirdre Cooper Owens' book dealing with that. Again, it is called, once again, I'll say it is called Medical Bondage, Race, Gender, and the Origins of American Gynecology. I'm going to put the link in the chat. Again, it is a very easy read. It is not a huge book. This was her dissertation that, of course, she expanded it into an actual book. And if you just want the Cliff Notes version, catch the interview that I did with Dr. Owens. She's a lot more busy these days, but I'll see if maybe I could try to get her maybe to come and do a follow-up or a part 2 kind of thing. Yeah, she's been very, very busy lately. I just talked to her about a month or so ago, and she's just, every time I talk to her, she's on a train or a plane, child, going somewhere doing something else. And I ain't mad at her, girl. You better speak it and do what you got to do. All right. Villanor said, I've been a victim as well. Hold on, it jumped up. I've been a victim as well. I have awakened on an operating table in the middle of a procedure. That happened to me too, Villanor. Oh my gosh, when I got my knee surgery, and I was back in college when I got my knee surgery. I woke up, baby. I closed my eyes so fast. I said, I don't want to see or hear nothing. Nothing. Bap said, yeah, there are no two ways about it. Dr. Jackie was wrong for that. It was actually disgusting. Exactly. Black women don't have a higher tolerance for pain. We just have a strong will to survive. I like that, Marnie. I like that. We do not have a higher tolerance for pain. We have a will to survive. I love it. Right. I just think that's stupid to think that because I have more melanin in my skin that I don't hurt the same way. Like, that's just a dumb concept. It's a dumbass concept. All right, let me give y'all my 2 cents on this Jonathan. Actually, let me pull these names first because I might forget. I don't want to forget. So we're pulling 2 names today for the 12 Days of Christmas. For the 12 Days of Christmas. 12 Days of Christmas is a 12-day giveaway. Well, I'm giving away. I'm pulling 12 names, Lord. I can't get it all out. If you are a member, this is a members only giveaway. But on the night that we play, the night of the Christmas party, we will have games that everybody will be eligible to play the night of the Christmas party. But the 12 Days of Christmas is for members. I'm going to pull 2 names out. Remember, there are bonuses in here. On a couple of these sheets of paper, I wrote 3. Did I drop a name? I think I dropped the name, so that'll be the first name. A couple of these pieces of paper, I wrote 3 names. So I wrote 3 names. The first name will get the gift, and then the other 2 names will get a book out of the book box. Okay? So the first name, because I already dropped this one on the floor. Jessica Lewis. So Jessica Lewis, this is what I need you to do. I need you to email me at ReallyBthePodcast@gmail.com. One of my moms will put it in the chat. ReallyBthePodcast@gmail.com. If you could put in the title, in the subject line, if you could write, hold on. In the subject line, if you could write 12 Days of Christmas, day, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, day 7. In the email, I need you to put an address where you would like your gift to be sent. I do not keep people's personal information. If Jessica Lewis isn't the name you want me to put on there, give me a name. I do not keep people's personal information, and a lot of these, every single thing that I'm sending to you, I'm sending it from a third-party website. I am not sending anything directly from me. I'm ordering from other people's websites. Okay, so tonight, Jessica Lewis, you have won a T-shirt from Treasure Lane. Okay, from Spiller Boy TV, you have won a T-shirt from Treasure Lane. Okay, that's what you got from me tonight. Now I'm gonna pull a second name. The second name will be getting. Hold on, let me make sure. Hold on. Okay. The second name, you will win some makeup from my other friend Shamir, who has a makeup line as well. If it's a guy's name that I pull and they don't want the makeup, then I will switch it out. I will switch out the T-shirt for the makeup. Okay. Here's the second name. Mother of Cats. You've been a member for a long time. Mother of Cats has been a member for a very long time. So again, I say to you, Mother of Cats, send me an email at ReallyBthePodcast@gmail.com. Put in the title 12 Days of Christmas, day number 8. Give me a name that you want. If you want Mother of Cats, baby, I will put Mother of Cats, okay? But if you want another name, put on another name and an address where I can send it. And you have won makeup from let me get her proper name, child. Hold on. Let me get the proper name of her makeup company. Mother Cats, you in the chat? Yes. Let me give you the proper name of her makeup company, and I'll put the link in the chat. Hold on.
The holiday season is all about giving back.
Let me see here. Okay, here. Hold on, let me get her makeup company for you. She's also a makeup artist. She's out of the South Carolina area. I don't want to give her exact location, but she also is a makeup artist. So if you're in the South Carolina area and you're looking for makeup artists, let me know. Okay. Child, hold on. Okay. I guess it's just called Shamir Young. But you want some makeup if from Shamir Young. You want some makeup. I will, if you go to her Instagram is Shamir. Hold on. Her Instagram is Shamir Young. Hold on, there's a number in there. I went to her link tree. I'll put the link to her link tree. But it's Shamir Young 06. Shamir Young 06. But she has a whole makeup line. She also does she's a wellness coach. She does a wellness coach, and she also does like I said, she's a makeup artist. Really B didn't answer my question. What question did not answer? What's the question I didn't answer? Hold on, let me see what I didn't answer. Is that makeup soy free good review? Oh, child, I don't know none of that. You can go to her information, child. I don't know none of that. Someone wrote that Jackie doesn't take Medicaid or Medicare. She isn't for. Well, I heard the same thing. I heard that's why I heard a lot of her clients are the people with the money, because she doesn't take a lot of different. I heard that too. I heard that she deals with the money. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. All right. Okay, so those are today's winners. So we're on number 8. So we have 9, 10, 11, 12. We got 4 more to go. So if you haven't won yet, you still. Side note, I purchased a Ladom home fragrance set, and the smell is actually good. I like Ladom. Heavenly don't take insurance either. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize Dr. Heavenly didn't take insurance. Interesting. Okay, well. All right. Jonathan Majors. Y'all, sometimes I just don't be understanding. I talked to Pam, and Pam said based on the way that the statute was written, that she wasn't surprised that they brought back a guilty verdict. The pictures probably weren't good for his case, nor were the text messages that alleged to a prior altercation in which she went to the hospital, and which he threatened to unalive himself if she went public. Okay, so D Top said when she Googled Dr. Jackie's office, it says she does take Medicaid. Okay. And it's actually his attorney's fault that those text messages got in. I think the text messages were very prejudicial, but it's his attorney's fault that the messages got in. Just what I'm going to say. I think it's really effed up that he got convicted of this. I know that we can look at prior bad acts, and I know that we can hear other things that people said, and yada, 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 and conclude that maybe this relationship was toxic, and maybe the relationship was physical. But I'm talking about the incidents on that particular night. I do not think, me personally, my opinion, I do not think that he should have been convicted based on the information from that night. Now, in its totality, does it look good for Jonathan Majors and his relationship with this woman? In his totality, no. No. Have we heard some nasty things about Jonathan Majors over the last year since this incident dropped? Yeah. And they don't look good for him either. So ultimately, that I was high. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I was really hurt. No, hurt ain't the word. I wasn't hurt. I was upset, and I really didn't feel like he deserved. I still don't believe that I still don't feel like he deserved to be convicted. I didn't feel like it then, and I don't feel like it now. Right, nitwit. And if let me say this, if they were charging the ex, I probably would be like, okay, well, they're holding her accountable for what she did. They're gonna hold him accountable for what he did. Okay, fine. But the fact that the only person they're holding accountable in that situation is him, when it's clear that she behaved badly that night as well. I mean, he had marks on him as well. His lawyer has released the pictures of his marks that the jury saw. He has scratches on his arm. He has a mark on his face from that night. His shirt is ripped from where she was pulling on him from that night. So do I feel like if they were pressing charges against her, I'd be like, okay, well, all right, I guess it's going both ways. But the fact that this seems like a one-sided situation, I just had a problem with that because I feel like both of them behaved badly. And if you go charge one, you charge the other, especially since she admitted that she started the altercation by snatching the phone out of that man's hand and not giving it back to him. I'm sorry. She started the shit. And I hate to sound like a little kid. Oh, she started it, but she did. She started it. So I don't know. Marvel did fire him immediately. I will give Marvel credit for at least waiting until the verdict came in. But they did, child, they had it on go though. They was ready. Because they released a statement immediately. So, I'm sure he already knew that. I'm sure they let him know if you get convicted, that's a wrap. But I will give them credit that they at least did wait until he was convicted. I agree with that, Xavier. Xavier said it's unfair, but Jonathan knew the consequences of being in a relationship with that woman. I disagree with that, but everybody feel the way they feel. Yeah, a lot of people did drop him already, but I will give Marvel credit that they waited until he was at least convicted of something and not just accused of. I think a lot of times we're very knee jerk in this society that the minute somebody gets accused of something, everybody moves to do something because they want to be able to say, I did it, I responded, and ultimately, but they did. I mean, listen, and like Pam said, I mean, I hated it for him. I hate it for him. Pam was like, well, it ain't the end of the world. And I guess it's not the end of the world, but I don't like it, and it don't make me feel no better. That's the truth. I don't like it, and it don't make me feel no better. Anyway. Ooh, excuse me. Well, with that being said, y'all, this ain't a long tribe meeting. I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna do I need to finish watching my Real Housewives of Potomac review. So I need to get that out. I'm behind, so I'm gonna try to get caught up this week on all of my videos. Tonight is Salt Lake City, so I'm gonna try to get that done, and I'm gonna try to get it caught up. I'm gonna try to get it caught up. With that being said, I thank y'all for being here again. Check out my girl Dee Cooper Owens. Check out V Lenore. And I will see y'all later. Mwah! The episode was boring. Child. I'm almost done watching it. I'll probably finish it up, but we'll see what's happening. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get Salt Lake City out tonight. All right, y'all. Talk to y'all later. Peace.